Hey guys, so today I filmed this Lana Del Rey inspired look for you all. I know there are a few tutorials on YouTube about Lana Del Rey, but for some reason or whatever, I get a lot of my subscribers saying, you look like Lana Del Rey. I get told it almost daily. I'm not sure even after doing this. I think we have some kind of facial similarities, but I decided to shoot a tutorial anyway, and I've gone to quite a bit of effort on doing the crown and the hair and everything because a lot of people are doing the makeup, but I decided to do the whole look, and I really hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. So this is my hair right now. It's like neon yellow. I'm probably going to put up a better photo so you can see what it looks like because it looks a bit different in this light. Starting with a obviously completely clean base, the first thing I'm going to be doing is applying my primer. And the primer that I'm using at the moment is the Paul & Joe Pearl Foundation Primer. And if you can see, there's all these tiny little pearls in it. And when you put it on, they dissolve into a kind of... they just break up and turn into this. And it basically just gives you, it just primes the skin and gives you a slight radiant glow, I guess. So I'm just going to apply that in with my hands. The next thing I'm using is my foundation. Now Lana Del Rey has a pretty pale skin tone, pretty close to mine. So I'm using my NARS Sheer Glow foundation in Siberia, which is the lightest shade it comes in. I've just started using this foundation and I think it's absolutely amazing. It's a kind of medium lightish, it's like a medium buildable coverage, and it gives a really nice kind of glow to the skin, as the name would suggest. I'm just going to be applying so just using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I'm just going to be working the product outwards from the centre of my face. And I don't like to use a lot of foundation. Instead, I like to really work a small amount of product into my skin. What I do after I've applied the first lot, and I really buff this into the skin, is I just go back with a little bit more and make sure that I've got everywhere. So that's NARS Sheer Glow in shade number 1 Siberia. Next I'm just going to go in with my concealer. Now I use again NARS. I'm using the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS in the lightest shade again, which is Chantilly. And the only place I really need it at the moment is just underneath my eyes. So I'm going to apply it with the wand. And just a little bit where I've got a bit of redness under my nose. I don't have any other thing I need to conceal today. And now I just like to just dab that into my eye area with my finger. And once I've done that, I just go in again with my Expert Face Brush and just buff the rest in. Next I'm just going to set my foundation with my NARS Loose Powder in Snow, which is the lightest colour, and I'm just going to be using the applicator that it comes with and dabbing a very small amount just to set my foundation and my concealer. The finished result is quite a, I guess, radiant but matte finish and very pale. The first thing I'm going to do is work on my cheekbones, and I'm just going to go in with this natural kind of peachy pink Estee Lauder blush, which is a million years old and there's barely any of it left, but it's the right colour for this. I'm just working with a contour brush from Real Techniques again. I'm just going to start to work in a light contour through my face. I'm going to apply a little bit to my temples. Next I'm going to go in with Archie's Girls by MAC Veronica's blush, which is just a really light shimmery pink blush. Lana's features are a lot more sharper than mine, especially her nose. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of a really light beigey kind of colour eyeshadow and slightly contour my nose. The next thing I'm working on is the eyes, which is a huge focus in Lana's look. She goes for a really kind of 60s inspired eye, usually sticks to the kind of brown smoky eye with a lot of attention to the cat liner and the big false lashes and quite a dark brow. So first thing I'm going to do before I do anything is just prime my eyes. Today I'm going to be using my MAC Paintpot in Chantilly, and I'm using a concealer brush. Next I'm just going to be taking my Inglot Freedom Palette, and I'm going to be taking a really neutral soft beige colour and be using my Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to be applying that all over the base of the eye. I want my eyes to look bigger, so I'm going to be bringing the eyeshadow up quite high through here, this front part of my eye. Next I'm taking the same brush and I'm going to be using NARS by Edie, and I'm going to be applying it just to the top of my brow bone and a little bit focused in the centre of the eye, just to make my eyes look bigger. Lana's eyes are pretty natural, so I'm always really tempted to grab like a really bright white and, you know, smother it all over my brow bone, but in this case a soft champagne colour works better. I'm also going to take a little bit of that same colour and I'm just going to be highlighting in the inner corners of my eyes. Next I'm going to be taking my Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques again, and I'm going to be taking this more chocolatey darker brown. I'm just going to be concentrating a little bit of that in the outer bit of the eye, just really blending it. Next I'm going to take my Stila white eyeliner and I'm just going to line the waterline of my eye. Now this is quite a heavy look, so what I'm going to do is take a really thin brush and I'm just going to blend that out to make it look more natural. Then using the same brush I'm just going to go in with another dark chocolate brown colour and I'm just going to apply it slightly underneath. Before I work on my lashes, I'm just going to go onto my brows. Now Lana Del Rey has pretty straight across brows and they are quite dark, but they're also not really defined. So my brows are pretty arched because that's how I pluck them. So I'm just going to have to work to get the shape a little bit straighter. Because I'm going for a more natural look than I usually do, I'm just going to be taking a little bit of brow gel and using an arched angled brush, and I'm going to be applying that through the brow first to keep them in place. And then using the same brush, I'm going to be taking a dark brown shadow and just applying it over the brows. Remember that if you have pretty arched brows like mine, that you just want to try to reduce that arch. Going in with a pencil of the same colour, I'm just going to be defining the brows a little bit more. The brows look really heavy at the moment, but keep in mind that I haven't done any of the liner or the lashes yet. The next thing I'm going to do is the liner, which is kind of Lana Del Rey's signature. So I'm going to be using Lime Crime's liner in Quill, which is an intensely black liquid eyeliner, which is perfect for this look. So starting right in the corner of my eye, I'm just going to be working the cat's eye outwards and building it up. Once you've finished your winged eyeliner, what you want to do is get the liner again and just kind of bring it under 3/4 underneath the bottom of the eye, which will make the eyes look bigger. And just join it with that top part. Next I'm just going to curl my lashes and put my mascara on. And I was going to put bottom lashes on, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to apply a lot of mascara instead and then just put false lashes on the top. So I'm going to apply two different mascaras. The first one I'm applying is a lengthening one, and this is kind of my tip for bigger lashes, is applying a lengthening mascara first and then applying a volumizing mascara over the top. So I'm using Bobbi Brown's Lash Glamour Extreme Lengthening Mascara first, and apply it to the top and bottom lashes. And then to volumize, I'm just using the Shocking Mascara by Yves Saint Laurent, and this is a volumizing mascara. And I'm just going to apply that over the top. Next I'm going to be applying my false eyelashes. I'm just using a pair of Dollywink ones, which I've just trimmed the ends off because they were a little bit too long. And I'm using my Duo Lash Adhesive just to apply them. And I use tweezers just to get it into place. So that's the eyes, and I'm just going to wait for the glue to dry, obviously. And now I'm going to get started on the lips. Lana's eyes are the statement, but she has quite voluptuous lips, which she paints usually in a nude kind of peachy colour if she doesn't do them red. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is using primer, which is DuWop's Prime Venom, which is also a plumper, and I'm going to be applying that all over my lips just to plump them a little bit. Lana has pretty full voluptuous lips. I have pretty big lips as well, so I'm going to be using this nude lip liner all over the base of my lips, and if your lips are a bit smaller, just slightly enhance them with the liner. Next I'm going to be taking a lipstick by Lime Crime, which is called Coquette, which is kind of a neutral peachy nude colour, and it'll add a little bit of colour to my lips but still keep them neutral, and I'm just going to be applying that with a lip brush. So just finishing off the lips with that nude lip colour. Next I'm just going to take my hair out of the clips, and I'm just going to pin it back with an elastic. And then I'm just going to get some bobby pins and roughly pin it to my head. And taking the nude wig cap, I'm just going to put it all over my hair to hide it. And the wig that I've chosen today is just this kind of natural kind of blondie brown wig, which is very similar to, when I show you the flower crown, to the colour that she had in that photo, and it's got a soft wave in it. This wig has a lot of volume, so it's pretty perfect for her look. You don't have to do the whole look, I just wanted to go with the whole look, but you can just do the makeup, obviously. So that's with the hair. And next I'm just going to take my flower crown, and I've made this myself. and it took me ages. Don't ask me how long. But I really needed it for this tutorial. So this is my finished Lana Del Rey look. And I'm really happy with it. So I think it turned out pretty close to her look. And I'm just going to zoom in. For the clothes, I've chosen to wear this Chanel lace blouse that I had, and I thought it kind of suited her style. So yeah, this is the finished look, and I'm really happy with the results. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions for me at all, just feel free to put them in the questions box below, the comments box, and I will make a video very soon, and I'll speak to you guys soon. See ya.